Pacers did not shoot well on Monday in the 89-87 win against the Lakers, just 39.7%. Walker underneath and a foul on George Hill.
Oh, I don't know how he could have played him much better than that.
Nick Batum, first year in Charlotte after 7 years in Portland. They got him in a trade, and he's a good three-point shooter.
He's a very capable three-point shooter. So we'll keep an eye on the Ellis and Batum matchup, because Batum will post up as well.
Here's Batum again.
Can't fall asleep. You can't get caught behind the pick.
And that was one thing you asked of Miles Turner last week. He needs to be better on the glass, and he was on Monday. He had 13 rebounds against the Lakers.
Yeah, he was active on the glass, and that's what he's going to have to continue to be, offensive weapon. That's really what Larry is talking about. I mean, you got a weapon out here that can get you some offense going.
Don't go away. Here is Kid Gilchrist.
Defense. Solid defense there.
Batum to a cutting Williams, and Zeller dunks it.
Ball was thrown it to Monte Ellis, and Mahimi got his hands on it.
And pass right to Walker, and Walker scores.
He screamed for a foul. I didn't quite see that foul. Ooh.
Walker.
He took it one-handed and got it up before there could be any reaction from Miles Turner. That's a difficult shot, but we talked about the buzzing around.
Head coach Derek Fisher. It's now interim coach Kurt Rambis.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure that Paul George gets his hands on the ball, but the Pacers don't quite get control of it. That's the third one because that was in.
Ellis backs it in and missed it. Batum the other way for Charlotte.
Pacers group on the floor starting to get tired.
Gilchrist.
Because the ball got advanced easily, and then you never saw anybody get back in the paint. That's when your group is starting to get tired. Nice job right there by Paul. Now you got to get to Gilchrist after that. You can't let him turn the corner. But he's in with George Hill. Sometimes that used to be Monte out there with him. So Frank's made a little adjustment with that. Got
to handle Jeremy Lin with Walker. Got it inside.
Somehow.
That's the second time he's done that. Walker has scored 8 first quarter points.
And can go either way. He prefers to really try to get back left if he can, but he'll go either way. Now listen, that's just a hard shot.
Kaminsky is 7 feet, and sometimes you forget about that.
And he's a little bit better athlete than people give him credit for. And I think he's highly intelligent on the basketball court. All of that plays well for him.
And Jeremy Lin, who's had a really good year. Yeah.
He is a guy that he is a scorer.
They were 24th in the league with 19 attempts per game. They're near 30 this year. That's number 3, only behind Houston and Golden State.
No, they made a concerted effort to make the change, and they got it. I mean, they made the change, and they got Jeremy Lin is feeling good.
They want to score more points, be more efficient offensively, but still be as good a defensive team as you can be. And there's another 3, and that's Kaminsky.
Yeah, that one is his shot. He's lined up in the middle of the floor. You're right.
Threes are made by guys on the floor. Kaminsky, Lin, and Batum.
Solid defense. That's a nice job of not getting beat. Oh, boy. Had he not lifted that time being LaVoy Allen, the defense was perfect. As you know, Jeremiah, having played, all movement has always been in the game. But you're right, and it's the same thing for Frank Vogel. He would much prefer you be able to throw the ball to Miles, they double team Miles or the centers.
But Jeremy Lin has scored 7 here in the quarter off the bench. Hornets by 8.
Opportunities, interns, work experience, and that's principally what you had there. So it's great that Fox Sports allows these young people to come in to see how it's done at a higher level, so these kids can aspire and learn and do what they want to do and do it at the highest level.
15-4 to start the quarter, and another turnover, and here comes Jeremy Lin.
And it's just some sloppy ball handling there.
And Kaminsky.
Frank took another timeout.
Jeremy Lin. Lamb hits another 3. They've made 5 of them. And it's a 13-point Hornets lead in Indy. Starts the night in 6th, but they're just 2 games better than the Charlotte team, who is 9th, and the final team outside the playoffs in the East. Lamb. Lin just beyond the free throw line. Too strong. Long rebound out to Robinson. Tips it to Ellis. Both these teams, after the All-Star break, have 3 straight on the road. Wide open is Lamb for another 3. Walker almost double dribbled with the ball there.
He has discontinued dribbles all day long.
And here's Kaminsky, wide open three.
Yeah, but he's again wide open. It's a pass that's kicked out to him.
Rebounds even at 18 apiece. Hornets shooting 55%. They've made 7 threes as Walker missed it, but they tip it out to Batum.
Yeah, they got 50 points too.
And Kaminsky missed it.
Did he get back in and get that rebound? Yeah, he missed the shot. He's able to come back in and get the rebound.
And count the basket, foul on Turner.
Operative word is 53.
Yeah. Pacers starters back on the floor. Mahimi has it blocked. Turner got the rebound.
He couldn't get that to go down.
Walker, the jitterbug.
Frank wants another timeout.
They made 7 of 14 from three-point range.
You can't leave him. Yeah, you can't leave him. I'm telling you, you have to stay in front of Walker. He's that good.
Back cut, Walker.
Wow. And that's what because Kid Gilchrist has a better feel for how to play, but Walker makes the play, partner. You call that. First of all, Cody Zeller. And then from there, the activity falling asleep that time on Kid Gilchrist was able to go to the basket. The Pacers to the Pacers 4 in that first half. So the Pacers have got to do a better job of getting to the rim. Now that's a guy that didn't score at all in the first half.
Right.
Pick up the energy a little bit here.
But that's a little bit of what he's trying to deal with, is that he's got a team right now that hadn't quite got itself into this game tonight and almost, if you will, have started.
See the turnovers. Hornets with 10. Zeller wide open. Nick Batum is 1 of 5 in the NBA this year, Quinn, that averages at least 15 points, 6.5 rebounds, and almost 6 assists. And another basket for the Hornets as Kid Gilchrist is down.
I was going to say, I didn't see anybody going out to help him. Well, you're trying to get him up. I don't think he will. And you can see he's down.
And he's just shaking his head on the floor right now.
Yeah, he's down. He doesn't want him to grab the right hand. I'm not sure what the heck they're doing here because they're going to have to take a timeout. How much longer is he going to sit? Thank you. Give him a timeout. I mean, I'm looking at Kenny Morrow. He's trying to be patient with him. So that just means more minutes for Miles Turner. But they've taken him out now, see, because they've gone with a smaller lineup.
Solomon Hill is in. Zeller with the rebound out to Jeremy Lin.
They have beaten Pacers with offensive rebounds. Pacers have not got charged back out, haven't run back out and got closed out hard on shooters. I mean, just not alert mistakes that you made.
And Marvin Williams having his best year since 2012 when he averaged double figures. 3 by George Hill means 23 straight games he's made a three-point field goal. And Indiana cannot get the loose ball there. And Williams for 3.
And that's a bit with the 50-50 ball. Those are the kind of plays that they've made.
Pacers on a 15-6 run. Off the foot of George, ahead to Batum.
Yeah, sure was. And the Hornets were able to get their hands on it.
Again, Jordan Hill will not return. Mahimi's gone to the bench. He broke him down, and Kaminsky lays it in.
Sure did, because he's got too many bigs on it.
Batum splashes his third 3.
He was lucky enough to get close enough to make a shot.
Spencer Hawes is back in. He had 2 free throws in the first half. Lynn with 2 more.
Just get beat off the dribble.
They've just taken a point off that 17-point halftime deficit. Hornets have just run rings around the Pacers, and Walker does it again.
I mean, they're getting shots at the rim. I mean, these are off the backboard. But Kemba Walker doesn't have to necessarily score. That's a score. He is a good enough offensive player that you have to honor him, and he makes good decisions.
Boy, they have really moved the ball well here as Ellis commits the foul.
They want you to shoot that shot.
Boy, they have to feel good because the lead's still at 17. That was the margin at the half. Batum to make it a 20-point game. Walker got it, blocked by...
They call it a foul? That's a 3-point foul.
Paul George called for the foul against Kemba Walker.
So the question is whether it's before or after. I mean, he's convinced now. We'll be able to see the clock at the top. That's a foul. If they're calling a foul, obviously he's hurt, but oh no, backdoor there, and he missed it, fortunately. Yeah, they caught the Bulls. They took advantage of the fact that the Bulls didn't really have Derrick Rose. Jimmy Butler was was not available.
Yeah, Frank Vogel was up right in front of us, not happy with the call. Here's Hawes. Kaminsky's hit a pair of threes. He's also misfired 6 times from behind the arc. Pacers really have had no answer for this Hornets team tonight. Even though Charlotte's dipped below 50%, they're still at 49%, and they are one of the poor field goal shooting teams in the league. So this is not the norm for a Hornets team, Quinn, coming in shooting just 42.5% on the year.
Get some tip-ins. Get some turnovers.
Longtime NBA assistant Steve Clifford in New York, Houston, Orlando, and with the Lakers. In his 3rd year as the Hornets head coach.
Fell asleep. Fell asleep.
Jalapeno hot. They need somebody to do that right now. And Chase Budinger, who has not played in 6 straight, and 8 of the last 9 is now on the floor, as Lamb scores.
The big challenge for the Pacers has been controlling this guy.
Walker.
They should call off. Yeah, he's in the, they're going to call him
in the restricted
area. He threw it over his head and tried to get a shot from there, and the officials. Oh my goodness! How about that one?
Just ran right into Solomon Hill. Walker back the other way. It's a 19-point lead for Charlotte. They used a 17-4 run early 2nd quarter to get the lead to 13. It's been double figures since. Lynn knocked away.
Say that there is a program. The players have to be off during the All-Star break, but the team can make recommendations. A strength and conditioning program from Sean Wendell and his staff. So he wants these guys to go into this break and take a little bit of time off, but it is important to not do nothing over the next week.
But this is one of those occasions, really, Chris. This is the vacation started early.
Yeah. Here's Lynn inside, and free throws now for Jeremy Lin. Marvin Williams guarded by Chase Budinger. Frank Vogel in front of us, urging his team not to foul. Walker for 2 more. Hornets are going to win their 4th of 6 on the road win. They had lost 10 straight. They were 7-17 away from home coming in, and they have shot the ball like that all night. Here's Daniels, and Hansbrough will get the dunk.
Able to come in and get him a quick dunk. There's no reason for you to come out and play like this. But I think the Pacers took this team. They took it for granted. They took, this is one of the things that this is a life lesson. You got Knicks coming on the other side of that. They'll be ready. So if you took let's just say if you took the vacation early,
and they got the Hornets tonight at their best, 51%. Just the 4th time this year they've shot better than 50% from the field. And they'll be a perfect 4-0, and it's been shots like that.
Yeah, the rim, and he ends up throwing it, and it ends up going straight up. Now he gets fouled, and